How difficult is it to build on something that is established as iconic? Next to impossible, right? That's why sequels are so damn difficult, especially when the first film is that good. That is the reason why Terminator 2 Judgment Day has a cult status, has a beyond iconic status. It is possibly the greatest sequel in cinema history. There is nothing that can top that. There are very few that come close. Spider-Man 2 from Tobey Maguire is one of those. When you have something as iconic and as cult as Terminator 2 Judgment Day, it's almost impossible to even come close to that or have a standing of your own. That's why almost every Terminator film that followed pretty much sucked. Almost all of them were terrible. For all these attempts of trying to create something which is decent in the Terminator universe and pretty much failing at that, really have a format this universe of Terminator can truly thrive in is the anime format. As soon as I heard about it, I was thrilled, and I can safely say that Terminator Zero, which is the anime based in the Terminator universe, does justice to it and is able to stand its ground. Terminator Zero is a collaboration between Skydance as well as Production IG, the Japanese anime studio which is known for Ghost in the Shell. Staying true to the anime format, it's been produced in two languages, Japanese, which is the original audio, as well as English. So those of you who do not like watching series with subtitles, this is great for you. Terminator Zero is a Netflix original consisting of 8 episodes in the first season, and looking at how good the first season is, I would be very surprised if it does not get renewed for the next season. The best thing about Terminator Zero is its overall story setting. It is set a day before Judgment Day, but not in the way that you think. It is set far away geographically as well as in overall narrative terms from the Arnold and Linda Hamilton Judgment Day, and hence it has its own set of characters and a lot of space to breathe. It is able to establish a fresh storyline, a fresh set of characters, and when was the last time we had a fresh storyline in the Terminator universe, and a good storyline at that. The overall story is good, but it does take a couple of episodes for the show to find its overall footing. Episode 3 onwards is where it actually starts to shine big time. There is a glimpse of that shine right at the beginning of the first episode. Is a long drawn action sequence that itself was so damn mind blowing. I think it caused that drop for me in episode 1 and then episode 2 because it establishes such a huge high point as soon as it starts, that after that episode 1 and part of episode 2 kind of felt like a drop in comparison, but episode 3 onwards it really starts to hit the groove. All the characters that get established are good and you start feeling for each of them. Crowd favorite is gonna be Ieko, the resistance soldier that is sent back from the future. She is just so damn badass, so cool. Somebody who could give Linda Hamilton a run. Yes, it's an animated character, but still in the overall feel and vibe, Ieko does kick some serious ass. There are a couple of mysteries as well through the season, though I wouldn't say they are hidden that well because I was able to predict both of them sometime before they were actually revealed. Apart from these two mysteries, there is a gasping moment right towards the end of season 1. I was taken by surprise. Really, I had not predicted that one, but it's something that just hits you because you're not expecting that to happen. So that was pretty cool. Fresh story, fresh set of characters, which are all very good. So overall, Terminator Zero has a great start, and enabling all of this is some fabulous animation from Production IG. The reason why I said that the Terminator universe can really thrive in this format is because it is production heavy in terms of live action. There is so much of sci-fi action that you have to shoot, create all of this, that it gets very difficult to do. And even if you do it, it's not executed to perfection, it looks really drab on screen. Animation, there is just so much you can do. Somebody like Production IG coming into play, you're gonna get bang for your buck, for sure. My only complaint from Terminator Zero is that I needed just one connecting thread, and that thread was the background score from the original. I believe I heard a bit of it in the second or the third episode maybe, and I wanted to have goosebumps. I just kept waiting for it through the length of the season, but it never does arrive. So that was one thing that I felt was missing. Maybe it was done on purpose, but if it could have been included, it would have been such a beautiful thread to join all of this together, and it is such an iconic music piece. Overall, Terminator Zero is something that I love. There is enough and more there for fans of Terminator, and actually for people who do not have a baggage of the original Terminator, I think you're gonna like it even more. Definitely recommending this and waiting for season 2 very, very eagerly. Netflix, if you're listening, you should have renewed this by now. High time you do this. I am waiting for season 2.